Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to give another update. Although it's not some earth-shattering changes over the last few weeks, it's nonetheless significant in my head, judging for how long this thing has been sitting. So some things I did up under the hood. I got the turbo downpipe and this turbo shield that's chrome powder coat, so that's looking good. I have the hydraulic fluid in the brake fluid rather bled out, and I have a pretty good pedal. I got the fuel lines done. Let's show you that. So I decided to go with this stainless steel braid, and then I'm using the factory return line. So I got it routed down there. Got the new brake cables put in, and so I had this this cover for the trunk. I've had this for a while. I had a friend that gave that to me. The rear fillers and the front fillers, those are painted and cleared. I have I went through the tail lights, polished them up. Those are coming along. As for the interior, not much. I decided over here, you can see, for the pull straps, I put in these weld-in screw threaded screws. I don't like the pop rivet ones. Those can fall out. I got new weather stripping on the doors. Now naturally it doesn't close as nice. I mean, it definitely has some break-in for it. Had some delays with this, something to look out for. So I wanted to put the door panels on, and then I'm holding off on the door panels until I don't want to get dirty hands on them. But let me get the so this is a factory push panel pin, and so my first set I ordered from Amazon, and you could see they're not even close in size. And then I went to Classic Industries, and you can see these aren't close, especially the top. You can see that this part right here, that's what grabs the panel. So finally I ordered these ones from Mike's Monty's, and these are the correct ones. So these were super cheap, these were expensive, and these were kind of reasonable. So this was like $3 to $5 for that whole bag. This was like $15 or $20, and then these were $15 for including shipping. So I ordered some new pull straps from Classic Industries. They come in a pair, and I happened just to get one. So that's something you got to look for. I had to send them an email, and they sent me another one. So I'll be putting this the intercooler. So I had to fabricate a lower intercooler scoop. This is using ABS. They do make this out of fiberglass. It's like $150, but the ABS, it's this was like $15 for a sheet, and I could make 2 of these. This is what my scoop looked like. So that thing was destroyed. And if I hit anything, you hit anything with this ABS, it'll give, and it won't break your heart, you know, because it was kind of cheap. So let me show you the bumpers. So I got the bumpers are epoxy primed. They just need some final sanding and finishing. You know, I got some blemishes in the, you know, from when I welded up the holes and then I filled it. So that's, you know, got to be made perfect and flat. But I'm gonna let this epoxy primer dry for a while. You know, I got the luxury of time, quote unquote. And going over to the core support, I gave this a good scrubbing down and a layer of paint. So this will be ready to go in next, and then from there I could, you know, put in the radiator and the AC condenser and fill it with water and be ready to start. So another thing I did was I put the wheel well trim on. I scuffed this down and I put a nice coat of paint on there. So I also, oh, let me show you the, if you have a car sitting for a while. So that car I had was sitting for easily 8 years. And so this is what the pump looked like, you know. So that's probably a result of, you know, the alcohol in the fuel, you know, the ethanol. You know, I didn't even attempt to start this thing when I got it. It was I got it as a roller, but the tank was all full of rust, and so that one came out of this car. I did drop the when I dropped the tank, I did open it up and I looked, and it has a modern fuel pump, and it looks ready to go. So it's all hot wired. So that's about it. Coming along, looking. Hopefully I'll be able to fire this up next week. I'll make a short vid on that. I don't have the exhaust all hooked up yet, so we'll see. But thanks for watching. I hope you can subscribe, like, and comment.